For almost all of human history, our nervous systems evolved inside an environment strictly governed by physical limits. Geographic scarcity, the setting of the sun, and physical exhaustion. These constraints dictated when we exerted effort and when we rested. Today, we live in a frictionless environment. You can buy anything instantly, translate languages in real time, and rely on digital assistants that never fatigue. We successfully eradicated the natural barriers to choice. But because the external limits are gone, self-discipline has become a form of constant, draining labor. You are now forced to negotiate with yourself dozens of times before breakfast, deciding whether to check your phone, scroll a feed, or fit one more task into a schedule that has no closing hours. We constructed a smooth, limitless technological landscape, but our biological hardware is crashing under the weight of these constant decisions. This cognitive load produces measurable psychological damage.
Researchers use the term brain fry to describe the acute mental fatigue that results from overseeing AI systems that operate at speeds far beyond our intuitive grasp. We are also seeing the emergence of AI replacement dysfunction, or AIRD. This condition is rooted in the existential anxiety of technological obsolescence, the fear that your professional identity is being rendered redundant by an algorithm. The biologist E.O. Wilson described this mismatch decades ago. He observed that our technological capability develops exponentially, while the human psychological infrastructure required to manage that power develops slowly, through relationship and physical consequence. You cannot think your way out of overstimulation. Surviving this era requires a structural, biological intervention. Mindfulness is frequently framed as a relaxation technique or a corporate productivity tool. But in an environment of infinite choice, its function is more defensive. This specific practice is impulse literacy, a somatic sensor that distinguishes a genuine choice from an automatic reaction. It is the ability to feel, in real time, what your body can actually sustain when nothing outside you tells you to stop. This flowchart maps attentional flexibility. When a digital stimulus hits, a micro pause breaks the automatic reaction loop, letting you consciously select the next action. This rebuilds capacity retention, training the brain to tolerate complexity without instantly offloading cognitive labor to AI. Ultimately, impulse literacy provides the internal resistance required to prevent your human agency from being hijacked by frictionless technology. This awareness is absolutely critical for the people actually building these systems. Ethics researchers like Tristan Harris are saying developers must use mindfulness to recognize their own implicit biases before those patterns become embedded in global AI models. When creators develop this internal check, they stop delegating moral authority to algorithms. They become more likely to question a design choice rather than mindlessly following a sunk cost fallacy. This data visualization shows an ecological momentary intervention, or EMI. Here, an AI monitors physiological data to deliver mindfulness prompts exactly when needed. It detects when your nervous system enters fight or flight, deploying an immediate biological reset to restore calm. We are witnessing a strange convergence. We are using artificial intelligence to build the psychological resilience required to survive it. Artificial intelligence optimizes for scale and speed. Human life operates like this glacier, slow, deliberate, and constrained by biological rhythms. Today, an AI will answer you instantly and never challenge your procrastination. Because these systems are perfectly agreeable, authentic human relationships have become a choice, not a necessity. This is community as discipline. It is the intentional choice to engage in the friction of real-world human interaction, staying in the room even with people who annoy you, because you committed to being there. The Emperor Marcus Aurelius argued that true power lies in mastering your own mind. He recognized that attentional autonomy is the foundation of human strength. There is a biological reason for this discipline. Our nervous systems are wired to co-regulate with other breathing humans. This is a function of presence that an algorithm cannot simulate. Mindfulness serves as the structural infrastructure for remaining human. It builds our capacity for constraint in an age that no longer requires it.